All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going deep into some IBM mainframe tools.
Oh, yeah.
You've handed us this huge stack of information,
Yeah,
and you want the key insights without having to go through all the nitty-gritty.
absolutely.
So no matter where you are, whether you're a student or a fresher or you've been working with mainframes for a long time, we're going to break down the essential categories
Yeah,
and give you a clear understanding of what each tool does
right.
and why it matters. And trust me, some of these tools are surprisingly fascinating. It's like a cheat sheet to sounding like a mainframe expert at your next meeting.
That's right.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Let's start with database management tools.
Okay.
So these systems are the foundation of many mainframe applications, rather.
Absolutely. You know, if you think about the sheer volume of data that's generated every day by banks, airlines, government agencies,
Oh, yeah.
mainframes are designed to handle this constant influx of data, and they got to make sure that that data is readily available when it's needed.
Right.
And that's where tools like IBM DB2, IMS, and Adabas come into play.
Okay, so tell us about DB2. What makes it such a popular choice for mainframe databases?
Well, DB2 is known for its robustness, its ability to handle both transactional and analytical workloads. And, it really excels in high-performance environments where data integrity and availability are paramount.
Okay.
So, for example, you have a financial institution processing millions of transactions daily.
Oh, yeah?
They rely on DB2 to maintain accuracy and speed.
Got it. Now, what about IMS? How does it differ from DB2?
So IMS really prioritizes speed and efficiency, particularly for applications that have, very high transaction rates like reservation systems.
Oh.
So you think about, imagine booking a flight or a hotel room,
Right.
that rapid response time and efficient data handling that you experience, that's often powered by IMS.
Interesting. So DB2 is like the workhorse for complex data management and analysis.
Yes.
And IMS is like the speedster, ensuring these quick transactions.
Yeah.
Now, we also have Adabas in the mix. What's its specialty?
Adabas is really great at handling complex queries
Okay.
and providing very rapid data access. Its flexibility and ability to manage kind of diverse data types make it a valuable tool for, a variety of different applications.
It's incredible how each tool kind of caters to these specific needs within the mainframe ecosystem.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm particularly interested in DB2 SQL tools.
Okay.
So since DB2 is such a powerful system,
Yeah.
it makes sense that it has this dedicated set of tools to manage it effectively.
Absolutely. These specialized tools provide the means to really interact with DB2 databases, allowing you to query, analyze, and manage this wealth of information.
Let's talk about a few of them.
Right.
First up, we have QMF. Now, it sounds like a tool that could be used for reporting and analysis. Is that right?
Yeah, QMF stands for Query Management Facility. And as the name suggests, it enables users to query and generate reports from DB2 databases.
Got it.
And its user-friendly interface makes it accessible to both technical and non-technical users,
Okay.
allowing them to really extract insights from that data.
Easy to use.
Yeah.
Got it. And then there's SPUFI. Now, I'm not familiar with this one. What does it do?
So SPUFI stands for SQL Processing Using File Input.
Okay.
And it's a powerful tool for executing SQL statements directly from files,
Okay.
which can be incredibly useful for batch processing and automating repetitive tasks. So imagine having to run the same, complex query every day. SPUFI allows you to automate that process,
Right.
save time,
Reduce errors.
reduce errors. Yeah. So it's all about efficiency and automation.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what about managing the structure and configuration of the DB2 database itself?
Okay.
What tools are used for that?
So for that, we have the DB2 admin tool.
Okay.
It's a comprehensive suite designed for database administrators
Okay.
to manage every aspect of that DB2 environment,
Wow.
from setting up the database structure to defining security parameters and managing user access.
Okay.
It's essentially the control panel
Got it.
for the entire DB2 system.
And of course, performance is critical
Right.
for any database system,
Yeah.
especially on a mainframe that's handling, these mission-critical applications.
Absolutely.
What tools are used to make sure that DB2 is running smoothly?
Well, that's where the DB2 performance expert comes in.
Okay.
It's like a health checkup for
Like
your
that.
database.
I like that.
It monitors key metrics, identifies potential bottlenecks, and it can even suggest ways to optimize performance.
Interesting.
So it helps ensure that DB2 is running at peak efficiency, meeting the demands of even the most demanding applications.
Now, moving beyond database management,
Okay.
mainframes are also renowned for their exceptional transaction processing capabilities.
Mm.
And I'm kind of fascinated by how they handle the immense volume of online transactions that are happening every second, from online shopping to banking and beyond.
Yeah.
And it's crucial for businesses to have, tools that ensure that these transactions are processed quickly,
Absolutely.
accurately, and securely.
Mainframes are the unsung heroes, really, behind a lot of our daily digital interactions. And to manage this constant flow of transactions, we have specialized tools like CICS and ALCS.
Okay, let's start with CICS.
Yeah.
What makes it such a vital tool in the world of mainframe transaction processing?
So CICS, which stands for Customer Information Control System, is really the backbone of a lot of online applications.
Okay.
It acts like an air traffic control system for transactions, managing their flow, making sure they're processed in the correct order, and providing secure and reliable environment
Got it.
for these critical operations.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
It's easy to overlook the complexity involved in something as seemingly simple as buying something online.
Exactly.
And we also have ALCS, which sounds like it's kind of tailored for specific industries.
Yes. ALCS stands for Airline Control System.
Okay.
And as the name suggests, it's specifically designed for reservation systems in the airline and hospitality industries.
Makes sense.
So, these sectors have unique demands, managing seat inventory, processing bookings quickly, and providing real-time updates to customers.
Yeah.
ALCS excels in meeting those demands, making sure that, travelers and hotel guests have a seamless experience.
It's fascinating how these tools have evolved to address these specific needs of different industries.
Yeah.
Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about software development on mainframes.
Okay.
I know mainframe applications can be incredibly complex.
Yeah.
Involving a lot of code and constant updates.
There's lots of changes going on.
Yeah, yeah. What tools are used to kind of manage this complexity and ensure that everything runs smoothly?
That's where software configuration management tools come in.
Okay.
They're essential for managing the entire lifecycle of mainframe applications, ensuring code quality and maintaining consistency across, different versions.
So they're like the librarians of the code world, keeping everything organized and in its proper place.
That's a great way to put it. So in the mainframe world, we have tools like Endevor and Changeman. And they provide a very structured approach to developing, testing, and deploying software, helping teams collaborate effectively and maintain a clear history of changes.
So imagine trying to manage a large software project without any version control.
Right.
Yeah, it would quickly become chaos. So these tools provide that structure and control to keep development on track.
Exactly.
And with mainframes often handling critical systems in industries like finance and healthcare, having that control and a reliable audit trail of changes must be incredibly important.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't want to be accidentally introducing errors or lose track of important updates.
Right. You don't want to be doing that.
These tools help to mitigate risk, ensure compliance with all those pesky industry regulations, and they provide a safety net in case you need to roll back to a previous version.
Now, I'm curious about workload automation tools. I imagine that keeping a mainframe running smoothly requires a lot of these behind-the-scenes tasks, like processing data and generating reports and backing up systems.
Absolutely. Mainframes are constantly running what we call batch jobs, often at specific times or triggered by certain events. And to manage this intricate dance of tasks, we have tools like BMC Control-M.
Okay, so Control-M is like the master conductor, ensuring that all these tasks are executed.
That's a great analogy.
In the right order and at the right time.
Exactly. It's all about automation and optimization.
Okay.
Control-M helps to streamline those processes.
Got it.
Making sure that critical tasks are completed efficiently and without manual intervention.
And we also have ESP scheduling and OPC in the mix.
Right.
Are these similar tools, each with its own kind of strength?
Yeah. They are. So ESP scheduling is known for its flexibility and its predictive capabilities.
Okay.
So it allows for these, sophisticated scheduling scenarios based on a variety of factors.
Okay.
And then OPC, or IBM Tivoli Workload Scheduler,
Okay.
that's another powerful tool. And that one excels in managing these complex batch job dependencies.
And optimizing resource allocation.
Okay.
So each tool offers, its own unique approach to workload automation, providing options for, different needs and environments.
It's remarkable how these tools are working behind the scenes to keep everything running smoothly.
Yeah.
Now, let's move on to something that might seem a bit more mundane, but is equally crucial: file management.
Okay.
Mainframes store vast amounts of data in data sets and files.
Huge amounts of data.
And I can only imagine the challenge of managing it all effectively.
Absolutely. Efficient file management is essential on a mainframe.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to find a specific piece of information within mountains of data.
Right.
It'd be like searching for a needle in a haystack. But fortunately, we have specialized tools like File-Aid and File Manager to help us navigate this data landscape.
So these tools are like the organizers of the mainframe world, providing a way to easily search, edit, and analyze data.
That's stored in these files.
Precisely. File-Aid and File Manager offer, a range of features for manipulating and managing data. Everything from simple tasks like viewing and editing file contents to more complex operations like comparing files, analyzing data structures, and even converting data between different formats.
Wow.
So they're essential for anyone who's working with mainframe data, providing those tools to make sense of it all.
It's amazing how these tools bring order to what would otherwise be a chaotic sea of information.
Right.
Now, we've talked about managing data and ensuring things run smoothly, but what happens when things go wrong?
Right.
Software, even on a mainframe, isn't immune to errors.
Absolutely. Just like any complex system,
Yeah.
mainframe applications can encounter errors and issues. And when these occur, especially in, mission critical systems,
Right.
it's crucial to identify and resolve them quickly.
Right.
And that's where debugging and fault analysis tools come in.
Okay.
They provide developers with the insights they need to pinpoint the root cause of the problem.
So it's like detective work, searching for clues to uncover the culprit behind a system failure.
Exactly. And in the mainframe world, we have some powerful tools to aid in this investigation.
Oh.
One of those tools is Abend-Aid, a tool that helps developers analyze system failures, which are known as abends.
Abend-Aid. That's an interesting name. What's an abend, and how does this tool help?
Yeah. So an abend is essentially a crash or an abnormal end to a program's execution.
Got it.
So when an abend occurs, Abend-Aid acts like a black box recorder.
Oh.
It captures detailed information about the events leading up to that failure.
Okay.
And it provides developers with a comprehensive report. It highlights the specific lines of code, the data values, and the system conditions that contributed to that abend.
Got it.
So this information is invaluable for understanding, what went wrong, and how to prevent those similar issues from happening again in the future.
So it's like having a post-mortem for the program,
exactly,
helping developers understand why it crashed.
That's a great way to put it.
And we also have Xpeditor,
right?
Another tool for debugging.
Yeah.
How does it differ from Abend-Aid?
So while Abend-Aid focuses on analyzing that aftermath of the crash, Xpeditor allows developers to observe the program's behavior in real time.
Oh,
so it's like having a magnifying glass.
Oh, like that.
It allows developers to step through the code line by line, examine variable values, and track program flow. So this level of visibility can be incredibly helpful for understanding that complex logic and identifying those elusive bugs that only surface under specific conditions.
So Abend-Aid is for analyzing crashes, and Xpeditor is for dissecting the code in action.
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it.
It's remarkable how these tools provide these different perspectives on debugging, helping developers kind of tackle problems from multiple angles. Now, speaking of code, let's shift our focus to the tools that support the development and maintenance of mainframe applications. I know there's this perception that that mainframe development is stuck in the past.
Right.
Using outdated tools and languages.
Yeah.
Is that true? Or are there modern tools that support contemporary development practices?
So the mainframe world is constantly evolving.
Okay.
And there are indeed modern tools that support, agile methodologies and contemporary coding practices. Tools like Rational Developer for System Z, or RDZ for short, provide an integrated development environment that's really familiar to developers from other platforms.
So RDZ brings that modern development experience to the mainframe world. What are some of its key features?
Yeah, so RDZ offers a range of features that really streamline development.
Okay.
This includes, a modern code editor with syntax highlighting, code completion, and integrated debugging.
Cool.
It supports collaboration among developers, allowing them to work on the same code base simultaneously,
right,
and track changes effectively.
But,
and it also integrates with other tools in the development lifecycle, such as source code management systems and testing frameworks.
That's impressive. It sounds like RDZ is bridging the gap.
Yes.
Between the traditional mainframe world and the world of modern software development.
It is.
Now, what about ADS++? Where does it fit into the development picture?
So ADS+ is a specialized tool that's designed for generating COBOL and PLI applications. Languages that are still very widely used on mainframes today. So it's like a code generation wizard.
Oh.
It automates a lot of repetitive tasks and helps developers write code more efficiently.
So it takes care of the boilerplate code, allowing developers to focus on the unique logic of the application.
That's a great way to put it. So ADS+ can generate code based on predefined templates and business rules, reducing the amount of manual coding required and minimizing the potential for errors.
And of course, we can't forget about ISPF,
right?
The Interactive System Productivity Facility.
Yeah, a classic.
It's a classic mainframe tool that's been around for decades. What role does it play in the development process?
So ISPF is a very versatile tool that provides a wide range of functions for developers and system administrators.
Okay.
It's like a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, there's that analogy.
The mainframe. It offers tools for editing files, navigating the system, submitting batch jobs, interacting with other mainframe tools. It's a foundational tool that many developers still use on a daily basis.
It's incredible how these tools, from modern IDEs to code generators and classic utilities, all kind of contribute to the mainframe development ecosystem.
They all have their place.
Now, as we wrap up our exploration of these essential tools, let's turn our attention to one of the most critical aspects of any computing system, and that's security.
Absolutely.
Mainframes, with their vast stores of sensitive data, must be highly secure, right?
Security is paramount in the mainframe world. These systems often hold sensitive financial, medical, and government data, which makes them prime targets for cyber attacks.
Of course,
So to protect this valuable information, mainframes employ, robust security measures and specialized tools play a vital role in enforcing these safeguards.
So what are some of the key tools that are used to secure mainframe systems and the data that they hold?
So one of the fundamental pillars of mainframe security is access control. And tools like RACF, which stands for Resource Access Control Facility, control who has access to what resources on the system.
So RACF acts like a gatekeeper, ensuring that only authorized users have access to sensitive information.
Precisely. RACF allows administrators to define these very granular access rules. They specify which users or groups have permission to access, specific data sets, programs, or even, system functions. So this fine-grained control is crucial for preventing that unauthorized access and protecting that sensitive data.
And what about Access Manager for CICS? What role does it play in securing mainframe applications?
So Access Manager for CICS specifically focuses on securing access to Oracle databases from CICS applications.
Okay.
So it provides an additional layer of protection, ensuring that even if a user has access to, to a CICS application, they can only access data in that Oracle database if they have the appropriate permissions.
So it's like a specialized security guard.
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it.
For database access, making sure that only the right people can see the right information.
Exactly. It's all about layering these security measures to create a very robust defense against unauthorized access. In a complex mainframe environment where multiple applications might need to access, shared data, Access Manager for CICS plays a vital role in maintaining that data integrity and security.
It's fascinating to see how these security tools work together to safeguard mainframe systems and the data they hold. It's a complex landscape, but these tools provide the necessary control and protection to keep these systems running securely. As we wrap up this deep dive into IBM mainframe tools, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What tools have you used in your work?
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear about that.
Which ones surprised you the most, or perhaps which ones sparked your interest? We'd love to hear your experiences and insights.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, and while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to Topictrick.
Yeah.
For more deep dives into fascinating tech topics.
Absolutely.
We're always exploring new technologies. And sharing what we learn.
Yeah.
In a way that's engaging and accessible. As we conclude this exploration of IBM mainframe tools, it makes me think about the future of these systems. They've been around for decades, powering critical operations in so many industries.
Absolutely.
And despite the rise of cloud computing and other technologies, mainframes continue to play a crucial role in the IT landscape.
They do. Mainframes have demonstrated remarkable resilience and adaptability. Evolving to meet the changing demands of the digital age. They're not going away anytime soon.
So with technology constantly evolving, what do you think the future holds for mainframe tools? Will they adapt and evolve alongside the mainframe itself?
That's a great question. I believe we'll continue to see innovation in areas like automation, security, and cloud integration. As businesses embrace these hybrid cloud environments, the tools that bridge that gap between mainframes and cloud platforms are going to become increasingly important.
And I imagine the need for modernization will drive the development of new tools that make it easier to manage and maintain these systems. While also attracting a new generation of mainframe professionals.
The mainframe world is far from stagnant. It's a dynamic and evolving field, and the tools that support it will continue to play a vital role in shaping its future.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive into IBM mainframe tools. We hope you found this exploration informative and engaging. And remember, whether you're a seasoned mainframe professional or just starting out, there's always something new to learn.
That's right.
So stay curious, keep exploring, and who knows, maybe you'll be the one developing the next generation of mainframe tools. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.